Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome. You join us for this match between India and South Africa. I'm Mike Atherton, and with me for this exciting contest is Mel Jones, Ali Mitchell, Ian Healy, and the irrepressible David Gower.
Hi, others. Looking forward to this one. So I've been taking a look at the conditions to see what the captains might decide at the toss. And it's pretty apparent, even before you take a proper look, that they'll be looking at batting first on this pitch. It's very dry on top, and it could make any run chase later quite difficult. Looks like this cloud is set for the day, but at least no rain is forecast.
Fantastic breakdown, David. Thanks. Captains are ready for the toss. Let's join them in the middle.
You'd be tempted to bat first on this pitch, but with this bowling attack, it's not a bad idea to get them at the opposition early and see what problems they can cause.
Ready for the first ball here in the commentary box. What should be an enthralling contest between these two teams.
Yes.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Bowler's end.
A couple on offer here.
Good runs, good shot, first ball of the innings.
Yeah.
Power and precision in that shot.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary.
Yep.
Really good shot there.
Good return, back from the deep. Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, and will want to show everyone their strength.
Yes.
Into the gap. Nice shot.
Bowler's end.
A brilliant throw-in from the deep caps off what was a fabulous piece of fielding. Exquisitely down the front foot, a gorgeous-looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Yes.
Right in the slot. Right where they like it. The ball races to the boundary.
Just need one of the cameramen to send that one back. A little bit of width, but clinically put away.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Yes.
Couldn't get it through the field. Trouble! Oh, gone!
Oh dear, it's been a poor innings under pressure, and now they've got the key batter out cheaply.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark their guard. They just need to rotate the strike early on as they get settled. The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the north end.
Waiting.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Yes.
Hit that hard, nailed it.
Got their head right in line with the ball. A beautiful strike there down the ground.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket. Drives and misses everything.
I'd say it was the right shot to choose, but it was just timed badly. Just couldn't get the drive away.
Yeah.
Big edge. Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs. There'll be 1 run here for them. A wonderful delivery to get the edge. They've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again.
Yep.
In the air. Looks to be landing safely.
The fielder could only pick that up off the boundary rope. Punched that away through the covers with exquisite timing.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch, and as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score.
Some adjustments to the field. Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
Really playing all their shots that over. Really expensive.
Waiting.
Quick onto that in the infield.
Well, not a great delivery. Got it full. Lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Yeah. Bowler's end.
Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably expected more there.
Huge edge.
Strange decision not to run. There was probably 2 on offer.
Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting.
Wait on.
Hit that well off the back foot, but couldn't beat the field.
Yep. Catch it.
Super catch.
Oh, yeah!
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. Markram, whose first task is getting themselves settled.
Yeah.
Brilliant shot, that.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Three more fielders can be moved outside the circle.
Waiting. Yep.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Markram shakes their head. He was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
Beaten on the drive.
Tried to get the drive away, timed it poorly, lucky to survive. The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Wait.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the third dot.
Yes.
Right out of the middle.
Well, that was a really solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate?
Yes.
Decisive running might have got them to. Looking back at it, I'd say they'd have made it easily. So in the end, poor running. The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Yep.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better.
6 runs added in the over. South Africa are 2 for 39. Going with spin now.
Is coming into the attack.
Yes.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there.
It was slightly shorter, but it was seen early. Got onto the back foot quickly. Just pushed it away behind square.
Edge. Amazing delivery. Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
Bit of a change up in the field now.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
Wait there.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Yes.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
Lovely shot. Gets on the drive, just powers that over the boundary. Wonderful timing.
Gill, I don't think will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
Yes.
Head over the ball, great shot, that's racing away. End of the over, and again it's a good one for the bowling side, not letting batters build any momentum. Singh, the left-arm pace bowler, is coming into the attack from the north end.
Good return back from the deep. Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Yeah.
Struck it nicely. Could go to the boundary.
It was full and good night. Hit it well to pick up 4.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come. Massive edge.
Markram will be frustrated with that shot. The ball was there to hit, but couldn't find the gap.
Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Yes. Right off the middle of the bat.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there's no point in chasing that.
Yeah.
They've picked the gap. Perfect timing.
Keeper!
Onto the front foot and punched it nicely. Would have hoped to find the rope.
Cuts that off well in the infield.
Just threw the shot too early.
12 runs added there. South Africa are 2 for 63. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the south end.
A few moves made in the field.
Yes.
Doesn't want to bowl it there. Overpitched and helped to the boundary.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot. Good piece of fielding to stop some runs. Super shot that.
There was minimal follow-through, just great timing to punch it through the field for 4.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder?
Waiting. Yeah.
Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
A good way to push up the run rate. They'll be 50 in no time with shots like that.
Questions will begin to be asked. Should the captain make a change? A big over that one. Too many loose deliveries. Singh from the north end. Van der Dussen got nothing on that as it goes over the rope.
A really good 50 partnership. These two are looking strong, and it's going to take something special to break it up. That's the 50 partnership between these two, gaining some momentum nicely for the team.
Yes.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Yes.
Too full. Got what it deserved.
You could see by how it whistled away to the boundary just how sweetly this was timed.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key.
Yep.
Couldn't have hit that any better.
Just a little bit wide. Well picked up. And let the ball do all the work, really, just to nudge it down towards third.
Yes.
Good shot. A beauty.
Found the gap with ease. Wasn't the worst ball you'll see, but it still raced to the rope.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions clear.
Yes.
Great shot.
Avoided the fielders, one bounce and four. Fantastic shot.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you just got to accept it and move on.
Yes.
Well placed. Should get a single.
Exquisitely down the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
End of the over. 25 off it. South Africa are 2 for 103. The left arm unorthodox bowler is coming into the attack from the south end.
Yes.
Thick edge.
Yeah.
A couple on offer here.
What a beautiful shot that was. They've been sweating on the loose ball and picked this one up early and glanced it down to fine leg.
Yes.
Middle that one. Great timing.
And that brings up the batsman's half-century.
Well, that's the 50. Blink and you'd miss it. There has been some really good batting strokes. Just masterful play.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary.
Waiting.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on that shot.
Wait there.
Out!
Yeah!
What a catch!
Well, that was an entertaining show of power batting. Really putting the bowlers to the sword for a while there, but it's all come to an end.
It's a long way to walk out here just to walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first one behind them and then push on. Lovely shot. Good seam position, but overpitched and got what it deserved.
Nothing wrong with that shot. Getting their eye in straight away, and that's raced for 4.
We've seen good control and spin from this bowler. Looking forward to seeing what they can do here.
Yeah, yeah.
Edge! What a ball! A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again.
Yes.
They'll get at least 1. There'll be 1 run here for them.
Yep.
Great timing, right off the meat of the bat.
Fine placement and enough timing to get that ball away to the boundary.
Miller has got the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits.
Right.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Yeah, yeah.
Super piece of timing.
Just missed the line, not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come.
Hit that well off the back foot, but couldn't beat the field.
A brilliant over for the batting side. Not so for the bowlers. And the innings comes to an end. India will need 133 runs. This is a respectable total. If the bowlers can get firing and get some early wickets, this will be a difficult chase. Misses out on the first ball of the innings.
Markram with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
Nice bowling.
Beautiful slower delivery, just hitting air on that one. That was just too good. Just threw the shot too early.
Catch it. Yep.
Hit that hard, nailed it.
Well, it was hammered away, timed perfectly and placed into the gap.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake.
Yep.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
What else do they have in their bag of tricks? Not much seems to be working at the moment.
Catch! Yep.
Nicely played. Perfect timing.
Just pivoted onto the back foot. So easily done to knock it behind square.
Over. India are none for 10. The team will be after a positive innings from this batter. A great opportunity to come in and put some runs on the board. Rabada coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble.
Yep.
A real beauty, just times it so well.
Seemed very happy to take the boundary first up, punched away nicely to get off the mark.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right.
Wait there.
Good shot.
No.
Found the gap.
No.
There's trouble here.
They make it home, but there should never have been the chance for a run out in the first place.
Catch it.
In the air.
Yep.
Looks to be landing safely.
Well, a lovely shot. Really good timing. Out of the middle, and it raced to the boundary.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch. And as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score. Good catch.
Yeah.
Out.
It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum swing back to the bowler. Gone, but not for many.
Gill is new to the crease. They'll be keen to field bat on ball early on. Yep. Right out of the middle.
It was helped up and over. Far too short. A batter of this calibre needs no second invitation.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away.
Yep.
Flew away with pace. Brilliant timing.
Had all the time in the world to get in position to play that ball. Timed it nicely for 4 runs.
Playing all their shots in that over. A very expensive over. The right-arm fast bowler is coming into the attack from the south end.
Catch. Yep.
Nicely played.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Yep.
Into the gap. Nice shot.
That races away to the boundary. A beautiful shot off the front foot. Just textbook stuff.
Boundaries are flowing. They need to find a dot ball or two to slow things down again.
Yep.
Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away.
Wait there.
It mightn't get to the boundary, should at least get a couple.
Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably expected more there.
There'll be runs here. Caught! Gone!
They trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should definitely be on the new batter, who strides to the middle. They will be looking for another quick wicket.
Yep.
That has gone very, very high. Might be safe.
Too much room given. It came onto the bat really well, and a beautiful shot that just raced away.
The captain can now put 5 fielders outside the circle.
Yep.
Overstepping, just a little too eager on that delivery.
An effort ball and called on the front foot. At least they've got an extra ball to go for the wicket.
Yep.
Couldn't have played that any better.
Onto the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap, timed it nicely for 4 more.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come.
Yep.
Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Yep.
Nice shot, runs possible.
No.
Rabada will be disappointed with that previous delivery. Not up to their normal standards.
Yep.
Nicked it. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Beaten on the drive.
A little bit of confusion out in the middle, but they've got back quickly. No harm done. Both batters survive.
Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
Yep.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying.
I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better.
That's mistimed. It's gone high. Should be gone. Great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air and takes a good catch.
A trudge back to the pavilion, a disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come in after the fall of a wicket.
Yep.
Comfortable single if they take it.
Not a smart decision, you feel, not to run there. Mustn't have a lot of faith in their partner, if you ask me.
Yep.
Drives and misses everything. Good pickup. Big chance.
Somehow managed to get past everyone. And it's a bonus 2 runs to the score.
Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting. Misses everything.
Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call was made in the end.
Huge shot. That's a massive shot. Just incredible.
Saw it from the moment it left the hand, latched onto it and given the full treatment.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4, driven away nicely.
Two boundaries in a row. Time to just focus on line and length again. Great shot. At least one on offer.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
End of the over. 13 runs coming from it. India are 3 for 73. A new bowler is coming into the attack.
Yep.
Just about timed that perfectly. A couple on offer here.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Catch it. Yep.
That's off the middle of the bat.
No point running for that one. That was 4 off the bat. Beautiful shot off the front foot.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder?
A reckless heave. This batter is usually a bit more elegant in their stroke play than this. Poor batting.
Right off the middle of the bat.
The runs are starting to come now. Really good shot for 6. This innings is starting to build.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Wait on.
Cuts that off well in the infield.
These two are so quick between the wickets. I thought for a moment they were looking for another, but I think that would have been too risky.
A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps. Picks the gap perfectly.
That was a solid shot. Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably deserved more from it.
Really playing all their shots that over. Really expensive. Shamsi, the left-arm unorthodox bowler, is coming into the attack from the south end.
Yep.
Well placed. Should get a single.
Keep it in. Yep. Yep.
Easy catch. Didn't have to move, really.
This innings just cut short before it really flourished. It looked like it'd be moving to a big score, but it's not to be.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled.
Yep.
Great shot, great timing.
Bowling.
Good bit of timing there.
That's what you pay the entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you just got to accept it and move on.
Catch it.
Oh boy, that's really high. This might be gone. Well taken.
Yeah.
Had a lot of work to do and held on to a great catch.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. Will have to wait, though, to face their first ball.
Wait there.
Quick onto that in the infield.
That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get your first runs.
That's right off the meat of the bat.
Managed to get onto the front foot early and just incredible power to loft that one over the boundary.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key. Well timed, but there's a fielder out there.
Well, there was a split second to decide which end to throw to. In the end, it was a poor choice.
Yep.
Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
Fine placement and enough timing to get that ball away to the boundary.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary. Wow, that's missed the lot.
Not bowling. How's that?
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down. Really didn't get settled. Looked to be in trouble, sadly, for most of the knock.
Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to set themselves up before facing their first ball.
Catch it.
High in the air. This should be an easy chance.
Yeah.
Caught. One of the easiest catches you'll see.
Just managed to clasp their hands around that one. Disappointment for the batter, joy for the bowler. Another wicket down, this one without scoring.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up.
Catch. Yep.
Chance to run two.
Ball is aimed.
Onto the front foot and punched it nicely. Would have hoped to find the rope. Not a great shot in the end. Practices the shot again. Just need to keep their head down now. Just need to settle down. The timing is off. These deliveries are there to be hit, but it's a time for cool heads. Shamsi with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messed everything up. Tried to get the drive away. Didn't time the shot well and through to the keeper.
Catch it.
Yeah, perfectly timed.
Pushed onto the front foot and presented the full face of the bat.
End of the over, 6 off it. India are 7 for 119. The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the north end. Too full, got what it deserved.
Good precision with the throw, back from the deep. They make it home, but there should never have been the chance for a run out in the first place. That was a tremendous delivery, fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Big edge. Where's that going?
Through the hands at it, got it early, but enough on it to get 4.
A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again. Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Keeper!
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Good batting, get an opportunity to score and take it.
Yes, bowler! No!
Last ball, either side have a chance. Listen to the crowd, it's electric in the ground.
Yep.
Nice timing, good batting, won't get to the boundary.
Bowlers!
And that marks the end of the match. India.
Well, you never knew which way this game was going. A great finish to a super match that had everything.
This was a lot closer than it looked on paper. What a fantastic game. Hope you enjoyed the coverage. See you very soon.